if only something existed that you would take a teaspoon, 3 teaspoons a day, and it would battle inflammation, and you wouldn't have to worry with getting over sickness for a week or two, and you probably wouldn't even have to worry about getting it all together. And, it's just super simple thing to do. Well, that may or may not exist. I don't know. But whenever you start looking at black seed oil online, you find interesting stories of people that have taken a sip and walked across Lake Michigan, or they've taken 3 teaspoons a day and their diabetes is over and done with. There's all kinds of different unbelievable stories, I guess, that exist out there, which muddies the water and the believability of the stuff altogether. So when I was asked to review this by the Blessed Seed Company, they make black seed oil, and that's what this review is about, is black seed oil. It's they found a bottle, like 3,000-year-old bottle, that's from the Egyptian times in some kind of pharaoh's tomb or something. So we know it was used that far back, and this is cold pressed, so you get kind of the a natural right from the tap experience, because they put it in these little amber bottles right away. So you're getting a pure source from this company I know of that I've researched. And also they have the strongest on the market, and they have the greatest tiered strongness or dosage level or whatever of it as well. Like they have mild or medium, regular, strong, and an extra strong or something like that. And basically why that exists is kind of what I gather is age groups. Children might could do the medium level, and then you go from there or whatever. But this is the strong one that I was asked to review, and I kept going, well, how am I supposed to review something? Nothing's wrong with me. It's difficult to tell that. And the research that I've done is people kind of just do it, and then they're like, yeah, it seemed to work because I didn't get sick for a month, and that just didn't make much sense. Tried it for a week. The taste is something that you'll just have to get used to. It is definitely an acquired taste, and after a week, maybe 3 days, I actually enjoyed the aftertaste of it. It's got a strong front to it, so you have to swallow it correctly at the beginning. If you go too quick and have too large of an amount that goes down your hatch, it can be rough. But the aftertaste is great, believe it or not. I liked it, and a lot of people won't. But it says this is a food supplement which offers many nutritional health benefits, is what it says here on the bottle. Of course, we have the dosage here. It says start with half teaspoon daily, slowly increase to 3. The ingredients is just black seed oil, and it contains 4.3% of that, of the pure active ingredient is 4.3%. Caution, not to be taken during pregnancy. And also, I am not a physician, so don't trust anything I say to this. This is just my personal experience, is what we're going to go over. And the storage is make sure to keep it in a cool place, or even in your refrigerator. So they've been doing this for, I think, over 15 years or something like that. So they were early on, and it really started being mass produced by a doctor in like 1995 or the late 90s or something like that. And now it's kind of spreading pretty rapidly. So black seed oil, what has it done for me? The first week, it was a teaspoon a day and didn't really tell anything, but I was also moving, had a baby. All this kind of stuff happened all at one time, and this was like back in October. So I've had this for a while. And this is just a 100 milliliter bottle, I think it is. And you can go all the way up to 1,000 or a liter. I think that's correct. Sure, it's a small bottle. And so everybody around me was getting sick and passing it back and forth, back and forth. And we were just so busy with moving and a baby that I just put it on the back burner, and it didn't dawn on me until I started to get sick. And you know how you feel, you get that first sore throat, it just sucks. And you know what's coming. You know it's going to be a week or 2 weeks dedicated to this mucus coming up and coughing and dealing with that. So it's the exact same feeling as always. I started taking 3 teaspoons a day at the first sign of it. Within 2 days, by the third morning I woke up, it was gone. It was fine. No green mucus, no anything. And I read after the fact that kind of will attack that and then remedy that and help that. So it will help to reduce the amount of mucus you will produce. It does something with your respiratory system and battles the inflammation and everything. So I just solely did that. And then I was like, okay, this works. Something has worked. So I'm going to take 3 teaspoons a day while everyone around me has this. My wife has had it like twice. She's had something going on with her for like 3 or 4 weeks now. So I was doing it, I was taking it, I ran out. So I knew that I wanted to take this probably for the rest of my life, to be honest, because it was just such a miracle thing that had happened. And so I ordered the liter that is on their website. That was the cheapest that I could find it, and I'll leave a link to that, and I'll also leave a link to the Amazon link as well, just in case you want that extra protection from Amazon, because this comes from the UK, and I found that a lot of supplements, a lot of things from the UK are better than the United States because the UK doesn't allow as much harmful things in things as the US does. So the UK is probably the safest place in the world to actually order some of the supplements and things that you might want to take. Believe it or not, that's true. So this is from the UK. I trust it. And so I've got the liter coming now, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. So I ran out. A few days after running out, it came back to get me because we had the holidays, we had a lot of stuff going on, and I am ending my sickness right now. So this week, today, I felt better than yesterday. It's just getting better, but I spend about an hour in the morning hocking up phlegm and stuff like that, and then I'm good for the rest of the day now. And this is my second week and a half or something like that with that. And it's and I was taking Mucinex, all the stuff that you take over the counter without going to a doctor to get the stuff out of me. But this didn't even allow it to be produced, and I felt just fine. There was no swelling in my nasals, no pressure. So I'm a firm believer, and if you battle that inflammation can lead to a lot of other things as well. I did a lot of research on stem cell stuff from Panama. Down in Panama, they're doing a lot of research and leading the way, the path on what stem cells and stuff like that can do for you. And they battle inflammation. They retrain your cells on how to handle inflammation. And if this can battle that now on a daily supplement level, $100 a year. I don't really know how long a liter will last. I'm assuming a year, close to a year, like $100 a year. I don't think that's bad. My body really works better on oil-based things, on liquid stuff that I take. I've tried to take pill form supplements and things, and I just don't get the kick or the benefit from it as well as I do with an oil-based supplement. And that's just been something that has existed with me. But I don't take medicine. I don't like to take anything. I don't like my body to be dependent on anything, really. I like for it to handle itself. But this is something that's natural, and my body, had no inflammation. So this could help a whole host of other things. This is just been my experience. I'm not telling you that you can take this and you'll never have a sickness again, that you'll be able to battle whatever you're dealing with this stuff. I'm not saying it. I'm just telling you my experience, and thus I can and will always recommend this, and I will always take it because it sucks this week and a half of dealing with this crud. And it was my fault for not going ahead and ordering that to be able to start right where this one leaves off. And the cool thing too about this is the spout on this guy is really nice little pour on there. So I think I'm going to pop this top off here, clean this bottle up, completely dry it out, and then fill this up with the liter so I can utilize that cap, that little pouring dispenser thing. Unless the new bottle has it, then I'll use it. But then I'll need this to carry to work or for on the go takings, because it's 3 spread out across the day, 3 teaspoons. So anyway, give it a shot. Start with a little bottle. I think it's $20 for the little bottle on Amazon or something like that. And you can get that in a couple of days. So I'll leave a link to that. I was impressed, and I could see immediate the workings going on there of something really cool that worked, and it's not medicine. So it was really weird, really cool, really weird. It works. Try it and leave comments down below that if you fall off of it for a little bit and you feel the sickness coming and then you start doing the 3 teaspoons a day like I did, see if it knocks it out within a few days, because it did me, and I'm interested to see if it does that with anybody else. So make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next product review that I have coming. And hopefully I am completely over this stuff and taking this stuff. This is good. The next product I have is great, so check that out. See ya.